Today's video will be brought to you from my delightful, messy garage. So, for today, I planned on doing a video tutorial on many of the features that are equipped on the Gen 6 ZX10R. This particular model is a 2024 ZX10R, and let's get into this. Alright, we're going to turn the key on. And the first feature that I wanted to point out was you have different display modes. So you have this reset button right here, and you can go to light mode or dark mode. Me, I rock in dark mode. The next display feature is you go see the select button right here. Hold that down. I believe it's 5 seconds. And you go, see you got your mode up and down. Down to display, hit select. And you got see different display modes, type 1 and type 2. I keep it on type 1, which is what you just saw. Type 2 is, now we just back out by pressing reset a couple times. And so this is more race geared. See, it has lap times, best lap, a little bit different. Things are reconfigured a little bit. So me personally, I don't race. I keep it in the other mode. So we just hold select to go back to it. Display, mode, type 1. Now you also have different brightnesses. See, I like to be, actually, we might just rock that. Bet it's not so glaring on the video too. So back out. So that's the first thing we have. Now, so next on the list is they have different power modes. And you toggle through those by holding mode up or down. Now that can't be while you're actively on the throttle. Now you can do it while, say, if you're riding the bike, you want to change modes, let off the throttle and coast for a minute, and you hold these for a couple seconds and they go up and down. Now right now I have, through the Rideology app, Rider 1, so I have it full power, traction off, all that. We're going to, let's see if my phone cooperates opening. Alright, so I open my phone, and you go over here to this little icon at the bottom. As you can see, I have named it something appropriate, but to go into here, see, you can, all sorts of stuff. Engine braking control off, traction control off, full power. See, they have 3 different power modes. Quick shifter on or off. I like the quick shifter. Traction control, so they have 5 different modes. Off. I usually ride around in sport mode, but I've been the last few days kind of trying something different. But to change it, see, just mode. See, I'm on the down one right now, so I'd go mode up. We have rain mode, which I think that's pretty obvious. So I found if you're just cruising around town, road mode is pretty good because it's not so twitchy in the low end, you know. Like you'll kind of get twitchy on the throttle with sport. We have up here, we have sport. So, and now when you go out of rider mode, you get more options. See, I can see the temperature, trip A, and you just toggle through by pressing mode. Trip B, lean angles, which I think is pretty cool. Is it not going to, oh, see, as I lean the bike. Oh, that's kickstand lean angle. You have max lean angles. I'm no MotoGP rider, but hey, I get by. I think 35 degrees ain't bad for just street riding in Texas. Odometer, see, I got a little over 2,000 miles on the bike. Now down here on this one is done with this bottom mode button. I keep it on fuel consumption. And you got to reset this every time you get gas. This thing does not have a gas gauge. It's so unfortunate. But I've went 2 gallons since last fill up. Tank holds, I believe, 4.6 gallons. But you also got your average speed, total time ridden. Oh, Jesus. I think that's since I put my flash DCU in. So, rode almost 47 hours on this bike. your battery voltage. You got your instant mile per gallon, your average mile per gallon. So that's not bad for a liter bike, you know. And I'm not really, I mean, I have some fun on this bike, but I don't hoon everywhere I go. All right. So you got that. Now next, we're going to get into, it has cruise control, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just like a car. You turn it on, boom, set it, resume. Pretty easy stuff. It's awesome. I love it. Just wonderful. So we're going to go back over here into the menu, and we're going to explore some of the features here. Vehicle settings, boom, go in. So anytime you want to click on something in here, use select. Anytime you want to go back, use reset. And if you want to toggle, it's the mode buttons. So shift lamp. So that's this little light up here. It'll start blinking at you when you're at your desired engine speed. Excuse me, I got there, engine speed. And so you can choose different ones. I do 13,750. That's my preference. But you can set different ones. Kawasaki quick shifter has up and down clutchless shifts. It's awesome. I keep it on. Kawasaki engine brake control. I keep it off, but I've had it on. I don't feel like I noticed a difference. So whatever you want to do. Kawasaki launch control, and the M, I don't know what the M is. I'm not going to pretend to know, but they have different modes of it. I keep it in one. It's pretty cool. If I remember right, I want to say you set it by pressing select and up. See, you do that, and then you just, when you're ready to launch, full throttle, and let off the clutch, and it'll go. So here I'm gonna really launch control still on. There we go. So to turn it off, you just do the same thing. I went a long way about it. All right. And then you obviously have rider mode, which is how I get the rider mode off my phone on here. Now next we have display. You've been in display, date and clock. That's pretty self-explanatory. You set the date and time. And service. So this is a cool feature. Oil change, and I need one in 2,700 miles. I just did an oil change not that long ago. By August of next year. So super awesome. Bluetooth, a Bluetooth to the phone. That's how I get my the app, and also it shows I have a text message right there, or it'll show a phone call coming in. Pretty cool stuff. Go back into it. And we're going to go down to units. You can change how you want to come in. You want, kilometers or miles per hour. So you want Screaming Eagles or the foreign stuff. I'm just playing, man. Don't roast me. And let's get back out of here. Cool. And that is a bunch of the features that are on the Gen 6 ZX10R. I previously had a video I'd done kind of haphazardly put together of this, and it still gets plays to this day. So I figured I'd come back in and do one that was a little more structured, a little more knowledgeable. I kind of just did that right after I bought the bike and barely knew anything. And yeah, so there you have it. We're going to go back down to my preferred riding mode. And then you'll see how it kind of changes the display. Oh, and it shows the intake temperature, which is a fairly good indicator of what kind of temp it is outside. Boom. And there you have it. That is my video for the day. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.